Chicago All-Star Wrestling, the featured presentation, is next. Wrestling, the main event of the evening, Lord Humongous, Lord Wellington III, inside of a 15-foot high steel cage match. The cage serves several purposes. It can be used as a weapon. It keeps the combatants inside of the cage, and it keeps all of the others, the no-gooders, from trying to interfere. Notice both men are wearing the same exact headgear. And Lord Humongous is not intimidated at all whatsoever at Lord Wellington III. Look at this intimidating structure, 15 feet high. And Lord Wellington III has finally realized that this might be one of the scariest matches he has ever signed for on the dotted line. Both of these individuals putting their careers at stake for the purposes of trying to obtain victory by any means necessary. Go behind into a half-full Nelson. Lord Wellington III, a master of technical maneuvers and submissions. Nice counter by Lord Humongous. And a drop toe hold, beautifully executed by Lord Wellington III. Man, he's just sending Lord Wellington III headfirst into that ring multiple times. And I think it needs to be mentioned that in this match, clearly, this is a solid steel ring with beams and supports. Multiple wooden planks all over. And a very, very thin layer of padding and canvas on top of that surface. And Lord Wellington III probably is unaware of the fact that all of those attacks to the masked man, Lord Humongous, really didn't do much damage, and I think it has something to do with that mask. Up kick by Lord Humongous as the snapmares Lord Wellington III down. This is a traditional fenced cage. It is one of the hardest surfaces I think I've ever seen. It can scratch and tear at body parts all over the body. Oh no, he just kicked the leg right from underneath. And quick trip, a takedown as he scoops the inside leg, but Lord Wellington III couldn't score the win. Now in this match, there are 4 ways to win, and escape is all you need in order to acclaim victory. Lord Wellington III trying to escape, but immediately, Lord Humongous escapes from the directions of A.J. Romo, the referee, inside of the cage, as he continues to attack the fallen Lord Wellington III on the mat. What on earth was that? He just sent that headgear crashing over the top of the cage into the floor. This is a no count out, no disqualification match. There is no time limit, and it's the first person to score a pinfall or submission that will be declared the winner. Vicious kick by Lord Humongous, a man that easily tipped the scales at 277 pounds prior to this match. Lord Wellington III avoids the cage for a second. Running attack stuns the man. And Lord Wellington III finally has Lord Humongous in a dangerous position as he's trying to remain in a standing spot. Oh, Humongous took the fall, but immediately Lord Wellington III uses creative technique and balance to do the monkey toss out of the corner. He slaps Lord Humongous backwards from the bottom rope back into the middle of the ring. And a 2 count there. This is the main event, Chicago All-Star Wrestling tonight, which is now Sunday morning. That's right, it is Sunday morning, and I believe it is September the 27th. And what time do we have here? 1:45 in the morning. This match is actually transpiring in the wee hours of the morning inside of one of the most well-lit gymnasiums on the entire planet of Earth. This is the so-called Hall. This match being broadcasted throughout the universe, all over the world. And Lord Wellington III finally has mounted the big man. As he tried to hit that straight left-handed shot right up against the head of Lord Humongous, but apparently there is something hidden in that mask, and it is no disqualification. He can use whatever objects that he wants. In previous years, Lord Wellington III has challenged multiple opponents to different kinds and styles of matches and combat, but he is not intimidated by the likes of Lord Humongous at all. He might be a big man, and he might be hard to move, but Lord Wellington III is here to win, and he's here to dominate. The door has been opened. If Lord Wellington III can escape and have both be touching the gymnasium floor, he will win this match. Ripping and tearing, and as he has that chair, if he brings that chair into the ring, it would be considered legal. They can use whatever that is at their disposal, and what a nasty grapevine of that left leg. And Lord Wellington III is in a lot of pain. Now here's an opportunity of a submission. This match could end right here. No submission indicated by referee A.J. Romo inside of the cage. Wellington III is in a match here where he cannot take any breaks. He must be inside of this cage for the duration. And generally, steel cage matches do not last long, and this one might not either. Nice drop kick by Lord Wellington III. A.J. Romo in the line of fire. Another drop kick. Lord Humongous is still standing. What will it take to take this big man down and keep him down in this match? And that time, picture-perfect drop kick right to the chest. He's got to fold it over. He's got the leg hook, and I powered out right there. Lord Wellington III sneaking around. What does he have in his hands? Is that athletic tape? He's trying to choke the man. But it is legal. If you can suffocate Lord Humongous, you can potentially acclaim victory this way. Now, the referee has to use discretion here because rope breaks still apply inside of the cage. And now what is he trying to do? He's trying to untie and retie. He apparently is trying to tie up Lord Humongous in such a way that he cannot find a way to try to prevent Lord Wellington from escaping. Again tries to reach outside of the cage, but he didn't get more than a couple of hands and forearms outside of that cage door. And now Lord Humongous is stomping repeatedly on the ankles. Oh my, huge knee drop right to the calf muscle. And I'm sure that Lord Humongous is well aware of the fact that he has a size and weight advantage. And at any particular moment or juncture in this match, All that he has to do is continue to put pressure on the limbs, on the forearms, on the ankles, on the calf muscles, and the forearms, and the wrists, the fingertips. And little by little, Lord Wellington III is getting weaker by the second. And this is a golden opportunity for Lord Humongous to exit this cage. He simply just needs to leave with both feet touching the gymnasium floor. He's got himself halfway in, halfway out, but Wellington's back to his feet. Now he's got him bent over. If Lord Wellington III can manage to snap the man back into the ring, he saves the match. But Lord Humongous is holding on. If he falls backwards, he will win this match. Now he's trying to ram him headfirst against that solid steel wall of that cage. And now he's really doing damage to the inside thigh muscles and the groin. Drag the man back into the cage by his left ankle. He's going to figure for that leg now, and he's probably going to cut off circulation to that body part. And if that is the case, Lord Humongous will not be able to stand up. That would be a brilliant move if he can somehow find a manageable way to stop this man in his tracks. He's got it inside out, and there it is. The figure four leg lock's been applied, and Lord Humongous might not have a choice. He might have to give this up. Lord Wellington III said prior to this match that he had a trick up his sleeve, and just putting on a mask to basically trying to intimidate your opponent is not going to be enough. He's got to do a lot more than that. Now that is a rope break. AJ Romo has got to break this hold. Although, wait a minute, who is that masked man right there? We have a masked man with a kendo stick at ringside, and whose side is this man on? Spinning toe hold, but he's trying to go for the figure four again. He's got it halfway on, and now he's really put the pressure on. Second figure four leg lock, now right in the middle of the ring, inside of this 15-foot high, unforgiving steel cage structure. Lord Humongous trying to use his tremendous long reach. The man is 6 feet, 11 inches tall, can easily reach across the ring in one fell swoop with ease. He refuses to keep his shoulders down, and look at the power of Lord Humongous. He was going to try to drag the man, and Lord Wellington III has elected to let go of the hold and has decided instead that he would rather try to escape the cage. And somehow that masked man has just sent and fed in a kendo stick into the cage. He swings, he misses badly, and Wellington snatches it out of his hands. Oh-my, shot to the ribs, and now he's going after his back repeatedly. All of these stinging kendo stick shots are going to do a lot of damage to the body. Now goes Lord Humongous. He's been wiped out. Oh, he kicked out again. This is a dangerous match, a dangerous environment to be in. Two men trying to pound one another into submission and oblivion for the purposes of having their hand raised and to settle the score once and for all. And this masked man is getting closer and closer to that cage door. No kendo stick shot. He rolled him up from behind. He's got his leg hook. He got the victory. Did he hold it? Did he hold the tights? Was absorbed some of the impact, and at the end, he was the last man standing. Oh, come on! Almost being attacked in the cage! Come on! What did he ever do to you? Oh, headbutt with that solid steel mask and plastic and all sorts of other paraphernalia. What's Romo gonna do now? Sent crashing into the court. Oh my! Avalanche splash. The referee, his heart skipped a beat, and it might have just stopped in its tracks. This is dangerous. And what kind of relationship does he have with that other man? Lord Humongous has laid out the referee, AJ Romo, in the cage for once and for all. And he's leaving with that other masked man. What is he going to do to the other referee? You're going to pay a fine for that. You're going to pay dearly. Oh, what could have happened if Lord Humongous actually had that kendo stick and actually tried to snap Lord Wellington III's body parts away? That could have been devastating. That could have been painful. It could have been horrible. What a psychotic, crazy individual Lord Humongous is.